Improvise and Concrete Schoolyard because that was your first, to my recollection, Interscope release as a single.
Right.
There were a few things I wanted to know about it. One, um, artists have very different ways of looking at things, but since Concrete Schoolyard had already been out, why did you guys put it? Because I know some artists are like, I'm never going to put a song out more than once, and you guys, for instance, did. So
And put it out.
what was the strategy for including it on the single, even though it had already been out?
I don't even know, to tell you the truth. Like, I think it was just buying space, buying time, like in between the album or something like that. And it was just like something extra. And I thought it was dope. I'm like, yo, we got paid 3 times off the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I was definitely cool with it. Like, what? They gonna pick this, they picking this up too? What? They want to license this from us? Sure. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that, you know, I till you said it right now, I forgot that they even that a single came out because it was already out. So I didn't even count it like it was something new in my mind. Like, yeah, you know, this is representing us. I just looked at it as like, okay, this is going to hold people over until we come, like this. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just something that they wanted to pick up because I didn't even understand why they picked it up neither and stuff. You know, but you know, I was happy. You know what I'm saying? Get a
Yeah.
couple dollars and stuff. So you know, it made sense and stuff. And so, and then, you know, Concrete Schoolyard was like one of the, that's one of our biggest hits in Europe and stuff, you know. I wrote that chorus and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it became real big and stuff. So I love it. You know?
And then what was the, because it was around 1.5, 2 years between Improvise probably and Quality Control. So what was the what took so long to make the album and get it out in the market?
Um, hmm. Cause it really all happened fast and stuff because um let me see, because 97 is the EP came out in 97. And then those singles came out what in 98?
98, and then the album came out in like 2000. So it was like it was. I just remember it was a long gap for me because I was excited. I was getting familiar with you guys.
Right.
I knew you had signed to Interscope, but then it took a, let's just say, an extra year more than I thought it was going to take for the album that came out.
Right. I'm not sure. I guess we was touring or and just, you know, I guess trying to finish up the album, recording and stuff, you know. Got a late start on that and stuff, you know,
Okay.
trying to figure out what, you know, what's gonna go first and stuff, you know what I'm saying? What's the process and stuff, you know. So
Okay.
um I don't know if you know Shafiq, Shafiq Husayn? Yeah, so Shafiq had some tracks. And so we had a little apartment and stuff, and we was like, you know, writing stuff, you know, and we was waiting on Newmark and Cut Chemist to send us some tracks and stuff, and they was just fucking taking forever, like, you know, just usual same bullshit and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and so I'm like, yo, you know, I fuck with Shafiq already. I'm like, yo, I got this VS 880. We can just start, record our vocals on here and just like let's see what this shit can sound like and stuff. So we got this track and stuff, and we had a couple of choruses and some shit already wrote and stuff. It's like, yo, man, this chorus sound tight on this beat right here and stuff, you know. So the first stuff we recorded was with Shafiq and stuff because he had his shit ready and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that put fire, I guess, up under their ass and stuff to, you know, like, yo, man, we gotta move. You know what I'm saying? Like this is we gotta, you know, like what you're saying, you waiting and shit. Like people are waiting, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we're ready to go, but this part of the train ain't, it's moving a little slow right now and stuff. So Shafiq is the one that started us off with the album and stuff, you know. That song 12 and stuff. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay. So then going back forward to you find out you're blackballed at Interscope, and then I wanted to know, as the group members started doing different things, what made Soundcheck in 2016 something that you wanted to do and that you ended up putting out that album?
As a solo, tomorrow as a solo artist for me,
Yep.
sound check and stuff. Oh yeah, because in 2006 the group broke up. So we had after Power and Numbers, then the next album was Feedback and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it took a long time for us to even get a meeting with Jimmy because of the blackball thing and stuff. But my manager was managing Damian Marley at the time and stuff. So Damian was blowing up with the Welcome to Jamrock. So they wanted to sign Damian. They didn't know my manager was managing Damian and stuff. So Jimmy called, like trying to get in contact, like, you know, so he called and ended up getting my manager and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, then so once he went and had the meeting with them and stuff thanks Damian, by way of Damian Marley and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Via that is how we got our meeting with Jimmy to do the last album and stuff, you know. And after that album and stuff, you know, we went like about 4 months on tour, maybe that, and end up breaking up. And that was 2006 going into 2007. So from 2007 to 2013, we was broke up. And, you know, I was like, man, let me just, you know, I was always creating music anyway and stuff, you know. I was like, let me just, you know, put together something and stuff, you know. And I always have been putting stuff, but I never seen myself as putting myself the cart before the horse and stuff. I'm a J5, you know, first. I got famous for J5. I didn't get famous for no solo shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck about no solo artist type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. I'll leave that to other people. But I had to feed my family. So I had to do what I had to do. So I toured the world for like 7 to 8 years. In between that time and stuff, just as a solo artist with nothing out. I didn't put nothing out.
No, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have nothing out, but I'm all over the world doing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, hey, I got the sound check coming and stuff, but I really didn't want to even push it, and I still didn't even push it. I just shot it. I told you about it because you was, you know, you started off my album and stuff, so you know. But still to this day, like most people don't even know I even did anything. That shit is a solid ass album, but I've always been hard at promoting my own self and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But so what made me do it is that like I just like music. I'm an artist and stuff, you know. So I just wanted to create a project and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then I was finna go on tour, so I was like, oh, I need something to say that I'm promoting. And so let me just put this together and just kind of like put it on Bandcamp and just like, you know. So I never really did no hard release and nothing for it and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get out there because, like I said, I'm a J5 fan, you know what I'm saying? Everything that I wanted to do would have followed after J5 had reached a certain point is when in my mind. And we didn't reach that point. So it was no need for me to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to do my solo shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know, let somebody, well, you can have that shit, whatever. Go do that shit if you want to do that shit. But that ain't, it never floated my boat to do that because I ain't get famous by that. You know, the people not calling for Akil. The people are calling for Jurassic 5 and stuff, you know. So
Yes. But on Soundcheck, to your point, there's a lot of great stuff. And thank you again for putting one of my quotes there to start the album. That was
thank you, bro.
a big honor, man. And shocking, because of course I had no idea. And then I heard it. I was like, whoa.
Right. Fit right on time.
But on there, one of the things I always thought was interesting is like motivation and then So Fresh. On motivation, you reference OutKast and shout out Goody Mob, and then So Fresh, you had the Andre 3000,
right?
Talking about how hip hop started in a party,
right?
So what about OutKast and Goody Mob in particular resonates with you?
It was freshness, man. It was just like it was freshness, and it, you know, and it was it was just. It was a new representation for the South and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it wasn't a Shadi. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what I had knew prior to them. You know, fast rapper type. You know, down south booty shaking music and whatnot and stuff. And then this was on some lax stuff. And then you know the who's that looking in my window? I was like, yo, this is on some conscious stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what was happening in hip hop at that time. Just people went to different things and stuff. So for me, it was like, yo, this is like, you know, it represented like, you know, just another leg of this good music and stuff. And you know, other people they feeding off of this in the South and this, and they got it. You know what I'm saying? No, they lyrically got it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it was just the whole overall feeling and stuff of OutKast and Goody Mob. Just like it was a good feeling and stuff. You know. So.
Yeah, I love them, and I do think OutKast, in my opinion, is the best rap group. They're just phenomenal to me.
From the South.
Period.
That's your favorite group. Period.
I think they're the best. Yes.
Wow. Okay, I love OutKast, but I wouldn't say that. But I wouldn't say, you know, that music is subjective and stuff. But no, but they up there though. No, I can't front though. They definitely made some great tunes and great hits and stuff. So yeah, man. You know.
Absolutely. They're phenomenal.
Yeah, great contribution. Big up, much respect, for real.
And another thing on Soundcheck that I was always intrigued about was Word Up with Wordsworth, because on that one, a lot of it, you talk about the power of words and how words really are important.
Right.
So when did that kind of register with you, the importance and the value of words?
Oh, man. When I first started rhyming, and I'm like, yo, you can actually do this with this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because prior to that, it was no, you know, you write poetry or something like that, but, you know, it didn't ever come off like that and stuff. But once you had a hard beat with it and you can write like, oh, yo, okay, I can write a story. I started writing story raps, and I think I wrote a rap about crack or something like that. It was just like 85 and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So this was what was happening at the time and stuff. So, you know, so I found the power in being able to describe my own surroundings and stuff with these words and stuff, you know. And so and being able to move people by what I say and stuff, you know, because people was like, yo, man, that actually says something, you know, uncles and stuff like that. Like, I didn't caught their attention because, you know, rap wasn't the big genre at that time. So it's like, yo, but if I can say something in this, and then they like, yo, you really kind of good. I like that what you said. Like, you know, that brought more confidence in, like, yo, what you saying is powerful and stuff, you know. And then I had a teacher in high school and stuff that, you know, made it more cleared up, you know, and how words, you know, have power and stuff. And then throughout the years and watching how my words have wielded me from Europe to Australia to, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, hell yeah, my words got power and stuff, you know? I put a battery in them shits and them shits is flying everywhere and stuff. So, you know, yeah.
Oh, it's impressive for you, what you did, and then, of course, just hip-hop culture and rap music specifically in general, that, you know, these words and this music has made such an impact around the world. Like, it's
right.
It's crazy.
Right, and continue to still. It's like, yo, this is deep. And so one of my DJ producer friends from the UK, he's like, yo, Akil. He said, man, you should get words on here. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, this is perfect and stuff. And I shot it to him. He shot it to him and stuff, and he turned it around right back 24 hours and stuff at that verse. And I'm like, yo, he killed that shit. I love it. We gonna shoot a video for it because that shit is fucking hard. I love that song.
Yeah, you know? That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I did the production on that too and stuff. So I did like 70% of the production on it, majority of it and stuff. So yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out the History of Gangster Rap by Soren Baker. He's official.
History of Gangster Rap features exclusive interviews with